Fear isn't something you should run away from, but much rather something you should face head on. Every single day that I've been through, I've been scared of something. Some days when I wake up, I don't want to get up out of bed because I'm scared of losing my warmth. Sometimes when I take a cold shower, I don't want to do it because I don't want to get cold. Sometimes when I go to the gym, it's scary because I don't want to put myself through 1.5 hours of physical torture. Sometimes I don't want to edit, record, or write a script because I would much rather be doing something like instant gratification. Now notice how all the things I just mentioned were because I didn't want to be uncomfortable. I didn't want to lose my comfort. And I think a lot of you know at this point that being uncomfortable isn't a bad thing. When you're uncomfortable, when you have to push past difficult things and hard things, they can be a really good catalyst for growth. The gym is the prime example of this. When you put yourself through that really torturous workout and really just grind through the sets, push yourself to failure, you will grow muscle and you physically grow, and there's physical proof of that. Fear is honestly the equivalent of growth, as long as you're able to confront that fear and you can push past it. Again, it's merely an obstacle that you can overcome. Now, fear is always something we're gonna feel, right? Fear is something hardwired into our brain. And back when we were cavemen, fear was a pretty useful thing, to be honest. Because when we were hunting down dinosaurs and things, and when a T-Rex started chasing us, of course we're gonna feel fear and we wanna run away from that thing because we were in physical danger. But now in the modern day, that's no longer the case, right? We don't have no T-Rex running around trying to eat us, kill us. No, we're perfectly fine. And the fear that we have is honestly mostly mental. Think about killing a spider in your house, right? Just imagine a situation. Maybe you're taking a shower and the random shower spider pops up and you just get really freaked out and you want to kill that thing. However, most of you will probably feel really scared when you first see that spider. Hey, I'll admit this myself, but I'm pretty scared of spiders. The exception is probably the guys and girls that probably were really into bugs when they were a kid. But that's the exception, right? Most of you are probably pretty terrified of a spider. But logically think about this. What can that spider really do to you? Nothing, to be honest. A normal house spider cannot do much more than a harmless little bug bite, and it'll be on its way and you'll be on your way. None of you are going to be harmed if you get caught by it and you get bit. No. Normal house spider is not going to do anything to you unless you're living in Australia, which is a whole nother case because black widows, they're really scary and you actually are in physical danger. But most of you living in Canada, America, North America, you're going to be perfectly fine if the spider bites you. The only reason you're scared of that spider is because of its appearance. The spider is creepy and we inherently don't like creepy things. So we fear that creepy thing and we don't want anything to do with it. It's very much the same with the things you fear in life. You give these fears in your mind these really powerful, scary appearances, when in reality, they aren't so bad when you try and overcome them. Think about every fear that you've tried to overcome. There was nothing harming you or nothing really stopping you besides your brain. Your brain made it 100 times worse, and that's the only thing really stopping you. This really is just a pure mental battle between you and your brain in the ring with whatever it makes you think. Your brain will always put up a big appearance of this. Just imagine a really jacked guy that you would not want to mess with. The brain puts an appearance of that, but at the end of the day, it's all talk. Most of the times, at least. Unless it's something dangerous, well, that's a different situation. But most of your fears are not gonna be that serious. You can go through them with no consequence, and you're probably gonna really enjoy and appreciate that you've pushed past your fears and you've done something that you were holding off for a very long time because, I don't know, maybe you're too scared of other opinions. But I think understanding that and thinking of it that way can really give you better chances to fight and win against your brain. The pain of regret is always greater than the pain of discipline. So use that discipline and push past. Because a lot of the things that you're hiding away from and that you don't want to face, you're going to regret it. And you're looking back maybe when you're 80 on your deathbed, regretting that you could have done something at the age you are now. But yeah, besides that, that's going to be about it for this video. So to anyone who watched the end, I really do appreciate it. And if you like this sort of content and you haven't subscribed yet, I do highly suggest subscribing. But enough plugging for me. I'm just gonna end off. So keep on being disciplined, keep on staying consistent, and keep on doing the things that need to be done. Little burp, but yeah. And don't let your fears make you completely immobilized, right? Don't let your dreams be dreams. Make them a reality and face your fears, all right? Give me a kiss now. Mwah.